Struggling with your job search, not being recognized at work, or just want to take a fresh look at your career? Welcome to Reframe and Reset Your Career. We're here to help you on your journey. Hi, I'm Harsha Boralesa, the founder and host. Our mission is to empower you by sharing the insights and strategies that have helped recognized experts thrive in their careers and assist you to be more strategic in managing your career. In this video, I will talk about the Reframe and Reset Your Career content, how it can help you find a job and develop in your career, and why I started the show. Reframe and Reset Your Career is a podcast and YouTube channel, which came from my passion for neuroscience and psychology and their interaction with career and personal development. On the show, I interview recognized experts and successful professionals and ask them how they achieved their success. The show started in 2021, and now 2 years later, there are over 50 long podcast interviews and 200 bite-sized videos with highlights from the interviews. We've had some amazing guests who have helped the podcast be listed in Apple Podcast Career Moves, the top 25 UK career podcasts, and Max List top career podcasts in 2022 and 2023. So how can the content help you? We know that looking for a new job or trying to advance at work is extremely stressful. And so we've tried to make the content easy to find and digest. The videos on the YouTube channel are bite-sized and focus on a specific part of the job search process or career development. They are practical and feature the highlights and best ideas from the individual interviews. If there is a specific point that you're interested in, we've created a variety of playlists, including job search, leadership, mindset, communication, and networking. If there is one area that I believe is crucial for your career, it's mindset, especially when it comes to being resilient, managing adversity, and sticking to the process. I've seen so many people's job search be hampered as they get too fixated on failure and rejection. Look, it's natural to be upset, and I totally understand how it can be tough, but it's also so crucial to look forward and not back. Keep applying for jobs and reach out to your network. They can be incredibly helpful. Your luck will hopefully change, but sometimes it does take time, and also it's about putting the effort in. I've also seen the importance of mindset in the context of growing the podcast and the YouTube channel. At the start, I did not have any track record, so it was really not very easy to convince guests to commit to the show, and I really don't blame them. I only came up with a name and logo not long before launch. But fortunately, I managed to secure Dr. Christian Busch, the author of the best-selling Connecting the Dots, also known as The Serendipity Mindset. And this made it just so much easier going forward, having one named recognized guest. But also I believe that consistency over time is so important. And as Dorie Clark says, it's all about the long game. And by consistently creating content, I've ended up with a pretty decent large back catalogue of material. So what led me to start the show? Because as an accountant, I'm not the most creative. From a young age, I became interested in understanding the secrets of high performance through playing cricket. I played for the junior teams of Middlesex and Essex, two of the top professional teams in England, from the age of 10 to 19. This culminated in playing for the Essex second team, and I was actually paid for playing in one match. It wasn't a lot of money, and I really wasn't very successful. But technically, I am a professional athlete with a very short career. But joking aside, I was lucky to play with a number of players who went on to play internationally for England and, oddly, New Zealand. So I was able to see what it took to make it at the top level of sport. It also taught me many of the skills that have helped me achieve success at work, like discipline, performing under pressure, and teamwork. Whilst playing cricket, I didn't neglect my studies and gained a place at the London School of Economics. This helped me enter the world of finance, where I've worked for over 15 years in front office and advisory roles in the Big Four accounting firms and investment banking. Along the way, I've also qualified as a chartered accountant and CFA charter holder, but I have to admit that I hate taking exams. They're really pretty stressful. Along the way, I observed that the people who succeeded at work were not necessarily more talented or even harder working, but they were strategic and intentional about the way they managed their career. They saw the importance of trying to stand out from your peer group and focus on their soft skills like communication and emotional intelligence in order to build relationships with people within the company and also outside. From a personal perspective, I actually started learning Japanese at one stage, and I actually really enjoyed it. And it actually helped me join an amazing new department, but that's a story for another day. In the last few years, I became fascinated by neuroscience and psychology and was introduced to concepts such as mindset, neuroplasticity, and habit creation, which I also felt could have a huge impact on one's career. I initially started designing an app to share my knowledge and assist people with career and personal development. However, during lockdown in 2020, I interviewed a friend on a podcast about his career. It was well received, and this inspired me to start Reframe and Reset Your Career. And here we are today. I just wanted to wish you good luck in your job search and career. If there is one final message I'd like to leave with you today, it's about being persistent, keep applying for your jobs, doing the hard work, and really just don't give up. If you like this video, please do consider subscribing to the channel, podcast, leave a like, and also let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.